Hey guys, welcome to the second lesson in our new unit on factoring. We're going to continue with multiplying polynomials again. Now, we're going to go a little bit further than we did yesterday, where we just distributed one term, what we call a monomial, to a polynomial. We're going to take it a little bit further and look at what we call multiplying binomials. Now, I put multiply any polynomials because the reality is what we do today can work for any size expressions that you want to multiply together. All right, well, let me get right into it then. When we talk about multiplying polynomials, what I'm really saying is that we have something that's more than a monomial here. We have a binomial. It's got two terms. We want to multiply this thing by x plus 3. So one with two terms by another thing with two terms. And believe it or not, we're still going to be distributing. It's just that since there are two terms in the first thing that we're going to multiply, we're going to call this double distribution. Okay, we're going to be distributing twice here. So we're actually going to take our x and multiply it by that whole term there, then take our 2 and multiply it by that whole term there. So the reality is when I write the next step, it's going to look a little something like that. There's my x getting distributed to x plus 3. Okay, then here's my 2 getting distributed to x plus 3. Okay, both of those terms, those pieces, are going to get distributed to the second polynomial. And now here's where we have to distribute twice. First, we'll do x times x plus 3. So x times x is going to give me x squared. X times 3 is going to give me 3x. Now I move on to the second one. 2 times x is going to give me 2x, and 2 times 3 is going to give me 6. For those that were having trouble following what just happened there, we did x times x and x times 3. That's how we got this part. Then we did 2 times x and 2 times 3. And that's how we got that part there. So for those that where I went a little bit too fast, that's what happened there. Then we combine any like terms. We simplify is the fancy word we use for that. And 3x and 2x are alike. So I can combine them and get 5x there in the middle. So this is going to end up becoming x squared plus 5x plus 6. And again, that was because these two terms were alike. And I combined them to get 5x. Now I'm done. Can't go any further there. There's no more like terms there to combine. I am finished. I just have distributed twice. So I multiplied a polynomial by another polynomial by distributing twice there. Okay, I'm going to delete my screen. And don't worry, we're going to do another one or two together. It's not going to leave you hanging. Now, I have 3 of them here. Maybe I'll do the first one, and then you can pause, try any other ones you want to, and then I'll just put the answers right up on the screen. Okay, so let's do the second one together because that one's got a little bit more to it. So this is 2x times that whole thing. So 2x times 3x minus 1. Now I take my 5 and I distribute it as well. So plus 5 times 3x minus 1. So now that I've distributed the pieces, now we're actually going to do the distributive for each one. So 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 2x times negative 1 is negative 2x. 5 times 3x is 15x. And 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. These can always combine. So 6x squared plus 13x minus 5. And I'm done. All right, now pause the video if you want, because in just a second, all the answers to the other two are going to show up. So if you want to practice on your own, pause the video, practice those ones. If not, you can just watch and the answers will pop up in just a minute. Okay, there you have it. There's the answers to the other two. First one, relatively basic, like the one we practiced. Now, the last one had 2 variables in it. I just distributed I don't worry about the fact that A times B just gives me AB. And if someone had put BA, like 3BA and 10BA, that still would have been fine. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I just kept them consistent so that I could see that these were like terms here. All right, well, that's all there is to it. Distributing twice to multiply binomials together. All right, good luck on your homework tonight.